Assalamualaikum and salam sejahtera. My name is Mus'ab. I am team leader for Group 3. So today, we like to present our project 2 for Dr. Chabuddin bin Amiruddin. Our team member consists of 6 member, namely Nur Akilah binti Muhammad Arifin, Mus'ab bin Abu Bakar, Nur Syahdatul Akmal binti Rasidi, Muhammad Nazim bin Muhammad Zahari, Nur Jainal Syakiri binti Muhammad Safawi, and Muhammad Zaim bin Abu Aziz.
Hi, Assalamualaikum. My name is Nur binti Muhammad Arifin. I'm here to talk about the project 2, which is the table of content is 1, is the introduction. And the introduction, we can conclude that about the management summary background, previous project, objective, proposed project. Number 2 is system component, which is user interface design, introduction, ERD, interface design, system architecture, system framework and architecture, web-based and web-based mobile route tracking. Number 3 is system environment, constraints, software and security. Number 4 is implementation requirements, which is the consideration, initial data entry, the importance of the initial data entry, user training, software test plans. Number 5 is time and cost estimate, which is the provide detailed schedule, cost estimate, staffing requirement projection for the remainder of the system design life cycle, SDSC, cost to date. And lastly is a conclusion, which is we summarize of the project 2. For the introduction is we investigate about the system that are Shopee, which is the online shopping platform used from JNT. We investigate that make the new system that use now to improve their system. We make a research and interview the design at the phase 1, and now we make the others about the new system that will be built it. Okay, for the overview from the previous project is system now. With the discuss, interview, research, design and the system, so we can build a framework through the customer oriented. For the overview of this project is have a two, which is software requirement system, SRS, which is first is we provide a detailed description of the step, phase and design for the courier system management. Number 2 is provide complete understanding of what they are expected. Number 3 is will provide the basis of the project, is also may design, construct and finally implement and test. The second one is about the courier system management, CSM, which is number 1 is need improvement because of as time increase the person also increase. The number 2 is these things can improve the old system. Number 3 is this can be imported through the postal survey within the country. The purpose of this project is to develop an application system intended to partially compute the work carried out by the department. The number 2 is the name of our system is on the spot OTS, and it's provide analysis by offering a convenient enterprise-wide monitoring and management tools. OTS subsystem that we can conclude is first is truck management system, number 2 is package management system, number 3 is inventory management system, and number 4 is customer management system. For the objective of the project is try to avoid all the excuses such as a late delivery, confusion, no response, no feedback, and other else. The main objective of our project is to study their current information system, make it easier for the user, propose everything in one system, and the last is developing courier service system, software and solution. The next slide will be presented by my other group member. Thank you.
Based on the project 1 that we've done before this, we have suggested some ways that JNT need to improve, such as minimum spend entry, increasing staff, and investing to improve the system. So, based on our recommendation, we have created one system called the on-the-spot service. On-the-spot service is an application to track and trace the parcel in real time. OTS can able to detect the parcel, has a checkbox for check, reader detail for safety, and a button to identify rider if a user is not at home. Entity shape diagram is a visualization meaning a structure of the various entity or how they relate to each other. The ER diagram shows the relationship in a database of entity set. ER diagrams are used to draw out the architecture of a database. So this is our ER diagram for user interface. They have a login, permission, delivery, and user. This is our user interface mockup and how to use it. First, we need to log in the mobile application JNT. Then we click track and trace. After that, on the track and trace page, we need to put the hour tracking number and click check. When the parcel is ready to delivery, on the below, there's an on the spot service icon. Click on the spot service icon. And then on the spot service page, they have a sender name, type of vehicle, number plate, distance, estimate to arrive. Then map on the below, they have check, I not at home, and help button.
My name is Nur Akmal and I will continue with the system architecture. The device structure and architecture give a broad overview of the system as well as the program workflow. This diagram shows the interconnection of the system between each module and the platform that will be used in every part of the system. There are several components of module that must be developed from the framework. For back-end service such as a parcel, management of user information, route management, and provision of application. This will be developed on the cloud platform as a software. The software structure is a platform where all components are covered and manageable to facilitate the operation of the entire system. For both the courier service and the client, the Android-based mobile application need to be upgraded. This is the layout of the system. The web-based parcel management system application is the host of the application server to provide key functional to monitor the current inventory and delivery status, as well as to compile delivery statistical data. The management of the parcel customers and details about the courier are needed to make them accessible in a logical way to relevant application. The system architecture for this Android-based mobile route tracking application is based on 4 major modules, which is mobile user interface, control unit, API navigation, and database module for customers. Each module plays a significant role in overall application and system and define a specific function. An Android mobile phone and computer platform are primarily the device used in this project. The mobile user interface will allow courier workers to check the parcel barcode that they want to deliver. The database will respond to the question and provide the detail needed, such as the mobile customer contact number, and the address of the parcel drop-off location. The control unit will regulate the communication between all modules that make decisions to provide all modules in the system with the necessary information. As the integral storage system, the database module can store and provide required detail from courier staff. The Google Map API is used to provide the courier workers with an effective route to the client location and real-time location. The monitoring service will handle the request to update the status of the package from the courier application and monitor its progress. The messaging module will send a message to the customer for warn the arrival of the package. They may notify for reschedule couriers worker using the same application if they are not available for the parcel to be sent. The parcel and courier status can be tracked by the web-based control system in real time by the administrator.
Hi and Assalamualaikum. My name is Muhammad Nazim Zahari and I will talk about system environment in our tracking system. First main point is about constraints. A significant limitation is the creation and incorporation of new technical components into an existing open source software application. There would be a need for specialized expertise and professional knowledge in mobile management and demand response management and optimization. This is a very basic and limited expertise and skill set. In mitigating these tasks, comprehensive market criteria and usage cases can help. So multiple third sector department and associations will use the proposed scheme. This would entail region-wide teamwork and cooperation. Stakeholders who currently have automatic scheduling programs may need to incorporate a regional trip coordination API or related solution into the proposed framework. So for the second point is software. For now, the Korean tracking system can be used on all platforms such as in smartphone device operated by Android and iOS, and the system can also be used in websites such as Google and Yahoo. It's safe to use the new system. Its operation will not provide the system already in service with any damage or other form of failure. Moreover, in relation to the security of the database, in relation to the security of the database, the security model is prepared so that data is not destroyed in the event of any device harm. Our proposed solution would provide the division of the Korea business with an integrated software product. The device is going to be incredibly adaptable, available and compact. So for the third point is security. System protection is certainly maintained by the password system. It is important to authenticate each user and customer of each of these Korea companies with login ID and password. Any user and client will not modify the protection of the device or allow their own proxy presentation. Any level of security processing is necessary for all of these business process and records. To protect the user, one kind of protection is needed, another to protect the company. The engineering specification shall invest time on the effect of poor protection for all requirement. Two lines security standards must be captured to protect the internet user from intruders and to protect the business from fraud or corruption such as virus. By apply security at all layers, like use firewalls and other security controls on all of our resources, it is safer than running security appliance only at infrastructure.
Okay, next we go to implementation requirement. In implementation requirement, there are initial data entry. The data entry preserved in one location and in the proper order of reference all the necessary business records. There are various factors including connectivity, time, and reputation, and so on. It is simple to rearrange and repeat the data before and after market goal when all the data is in appropriate sequence and order. Next is the example of initial data entry that needed in the application, which is a full name, IC and passport number, email, phone number, password, address, and application permission such as allow allocation or notification for the application. Okay, next is a user training requirement. Training of the end user is one of the most important steps for a successful implementation. End users are good at using the system in more of a real-world situation, and they can judge when the process flows are not working. And when we do the user training requirement, we feel more confident about using it as they go into production and the user community will review the implementation as successful. So this is the example of training user training requirement, which is user who is a JNT rider and the customer who can overview the system. And next is IT staff, which is responsible in technical training, system architecture, and resolving the problem. And managers, the person who originated the project and handling the system charges and user training. And next is software test plan. Test plan is a detailed document that describes the test strategy, objective, schedule, estimation, deliverables, and resources required to perform testing for a software product. And test plan helps us to determine the effort needed to validate the quality of the application under test. So there are five steps on software test plan, which is the first that we try on unit testing, and then integration testing, and then system testing and acceptance testing, and finally documentation for help desk, which is for those who need a help option.
Hi, Assalamualaikum. My name is Mus'ab Abdul Aziz and I want to talk about time and cost estimate. So this is the schedule of system design lifecycle SDLC, and the task is new system constructed, program written, tested and documented. So we expect this system will be ready in 5 days, and system install 4 days, system evaluation 4 days, implementation of system support and security 4 days, full system operational report 4 days. And this is the cost estimate. This is the schedule that we analysis. So we expect the system analysis, we estimate in 4 weeks what we get is 1,500 per weeks. So for 1 month total will be 6,000. And JNT service staff, we estimate 4 days we will get 150 per day, and total for 4 days 600. The total cost for both of them is 6,600. If the system development work continues, estimate costs for the project are as follows: development cost 2,260,855 ringgit, and annual operational cost 60,000 ringgit. So staff requirement for the system development phase. Customer order is the responsibility of JNT as a courier service to arrange delivery perfectly and best. To implement the system run smoothly, staff need for the system development phase is very necessary. This is to avoid any technical problem in the system. The need of worker are more important than machine. Because if technical problem occur, worker can manage manually. We also open up job opportunities to people in need. The system need to be taken care by human, because this system can at any time be interrupted and problematic. Worker also work more perfectly than machines. So the next one is projection for the remainder of the system design life cycle. As we are know on stage 3 system design, the remainder of the system design life cycle will be system implementation and system support and security. The new system is constructed, the program are written, tested and documented, and the system is installed. A completely functional and documented information system, the functioning system report is include system evaluation or testing. System support and security IT staff maintain, enhances and protect the system. Fully system operational report is well designed. System must be secure, reliable, maintainable and scalable. And this is cost to date. The total development cost is 193,500. The item for project manager, system analyst, networking, IT staff, server maintenance, utility bills, outsourcing, office rent, security system and pattern. So the other side is the cost, and the total is, just like I said, 193,500. And that's all from me. Thank you so much.
For the conclusion, a query management system framework with an Android-based route monitoring system was developed for the query service in order to help the query service staff communicate to address the customer and facilitate a contact between the two sides. The Android-based application system is combined with the management system. This method is certainly effective in allowing the courier service to provide consumers with faster delivery times and better customer contact. The report indicates that the use of the company shipment tracking system provide numerous advantages to all firms in the courier service industry and to consumers. The procedural measures involved with the putting an order, information on the status of order, and other than that have been greatly decreased with the introduction of the tracking system. In other instance, client happiness is improved by tracking system. Companies provide a range solution tailored to specific consumer needs, ranging with a basic shipping status check, such as from the company's website, through more sophisticated strategies such as special apps, which can enable shipment and others to be handled in addition to standard monitoring. It is an age where it's all online. Individuals stop going to their everyday needs and use the same online method instead. This is the evolutionary era of internet sales and on-demand delivery service. And the need for an accurate and steady courier system comes with the immense increase of online sales. In addition, courier ship is useless without a stable tracker. To accomplish the ultimate car enjoy, monitoring tracking system is a must. To improvise the overall distribution mechanism, it's a dynamic environment. It is very important to provide an effective delivery tracking system. An appropriate monitoring device will ensure that you handle the parcel and the fleet properly. That's all from me. Thank you.